Hey nerds, it's AlanSoBlank, the penny stock trader. Okay, before I talk about my trade on NBA, or not NBA, NBY, I'm gonna just check the market now to see if there's a trade I can do right now. Okay, so first I'll just check the overall market. Looks like we're still downtrending, obviously, because of you know what. Okay, now I will go to the scanner. FinFizz. Okay, now technical. Now, you know that you should know now if you've been following with me that I like to look at all the 15% gainers. And now I'll sort the volume from highest to lowest. Okay, so we got TNPX, a biotech company, low market cap. Okay, and above $1 might be a possible sympathy play for NBY. Let me see the chart, TNXP. Let's see. TNXP. Okay, yeah, it's looking similar to the other stock. Let me see the daily chart. Yeah, this one has a heavy resistance though, but then it broke out. But see, it kind of did like a quick little breakout over this day's high when it traded 100 and like over 100 million volume. Now it's hanging around $1. I mean, but I don't expect it to break this high again. But it can possibly go back and retest 120. Okay, but I know this is like shorts now. They could short around close to 120. Okay, but it's still dangerous to short a stock around $1 like this. Okay, let me see though. Does it have news today? TNPX, TNXP. Oh, I was following it earlier one time. Okay. So March 16. I'm thinking maybe this is just a sympathy play because it's at the similar price of the Corona or that NBA was at yesterday. So I'm just seeing, is there some news? Let me check on over here. TNXP. So, is the website not working? No news available. Let me see, is this working? Okay, so it is March 20, so they have some news here, the 8K. So let's see, what did they say here? We'll present certain information regarding its based on March 2020 presentation. Okay, so they have some news, and I know it's a sympathy play. So they will represent certain information regarding product candidate being developed as a potential vaccine for the virus. So they should present it today. Okay, so yeah, this is another Corona stock. Now, let me see here. Are they currently still in an offering or something? So they are offering 14 million shares at a public price of 110. Okay. And this was issued on November on the 28th or 2/28. Oh, so 2/28. That's February. Let me see the chart. So 2/28. Oh, is this day here? Okay, it looks like they're done with that offering though. It's just though the stock, it does have heavy resistance, but I think it can retest 110 and 120 again. So let me just see here. Do they have some other kind of so what was this one? I think this one already passed because the exercise price for these warrants, like 4 million warrants, was at 57 cents. Okay, I don't think they are currently in an offering, but the stock does have heavy resistance right around 120. And this time it is a red day. So yeah, the difference though with the NBA, not NBA, the NBY stock and this is that this stock is a lot closer to heavy resistance. So I'll just check the chart here. It's still, I can argue, we're still close to support right now. So I might take a buy order and risk like 95 cents. And maybe we can get a little bounce before market close to 110 or 120. Let me see here. Let me see right now. Are we gonna make a double? So the low here is 95. The low here is 95. This one went slightly lower, but I think I can buy now and risk 90, like a little 90 cents or 93 cents, and maybe we can get a little more of a pop. So anyway, let me see here, and I'll talk about my other trade, but it was the one that I held overnight. But now I just have only $19. So let me see, what is this stock? Oh, well, first, yeah, just let me see this TNPX. So TN or TNXP. It's telling me it contains a risk or whatever. All these penny stocks are risky to buy. So buy, no, not sell order, buy. How many shares? Well, I guess I can buy 19. Times 0.9. Okay, so 19 shares. Buy 19. Let me. And now I'll just make it a market order. And I think I should get executed at close to 97. Oh, okay. Only limit orders are accepted for stocks under $1. Okay, 0.9. Let me see what's the. So let me see if I can get executed at. Here, hold on. Okay, I want to view the stock price on. Okay, now it's going above $1 or at $1 now. TNXP. I want to view this on my. Okay, I want to view the price on my tablet as well. So, okay, now it's like okay, let me just make an order now for $1. Do I not have enough money? Maybe 18 shares then? Oh, I have to do a term. Okay, good for day. Yeah, now it's starting to bounce. Okay, let me wait now. Wanted to buy when it was under $1. And like a little closer to $1. Let me see here. Yeah, I might wait now. In the meantime, let me see if there's some better. And now I don't want to buy and then risk like almost. Here it did do a double bottom and now this candle is making a new high. So it might get back up to like 110 or 120 before market close. Let me see if I go for let me see if I could get executed at 102. Oh, okay, so I could only get 18 shares then. Okay, let's see. Was it executed? I think so. Yep, we got executed at 101. Like basically at 102. So now I will risk this double bottom area here at 95 cents. If it looks like it's gonna get below 95 cents, I will cut my loss. Okay, I guess I could just look at the 1 minute chart now. Let's see, is the dollar going to hold? I will just have to wait and see. There's still about now like 20 minutes before the market closes. $1 is still holding. Mm-hmm. Okay, it looks like we might get a little higher or not. Now I'll just patiently wait as long as the dollar is holding us support. Oh. So yeah, the goal is to try to make like 10 to 20 cents. Yeah, really, I shouldn't risk like way down here. Like at this point, it should hold $1. If not, it doesn't look like it's gonna go back to a 110 or higher. But right now, we just might. I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, now I'll just be patient as long as $1 is holding as support. These are kind of looking like hammer candles, so this candle still made a higher high than its previous one. So we might still be on a little uptrend here. Hmm. Let's see, is $1 gonna hold support? Now there's just like 14 minutes before the market will close. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get retest like 110 or 115, but if it stays up here, we might possibly like get a little spike at the close, and then if after hours it goes up a little more, I'll sell. So let's see if we can break 105 before the market closes. Or are we going to double top here at 105? We'll just have to wait and see. Mm-hmm. I would like to break 105 before market close. There's now 10 minutes. Mm. Yeah, this one wasn't that great. As great of an opportunity as NBY was yesterday. 8 more minutes before market close. So now let's see, is $1 gonna hold as support? Nope. So we double topped at 105 and now we're under $1. So I should get ready to cut my loss. And now if 98 doesn't hold, it's not gonna be good. Also, it's the low here, 98. So now let's see, can we make a double bottom here at 98? We also I know we made a double top at 105. Okay, we might get back over $1. Okay, we're back over $1. Now there's only just 4 more minutes. I wonder if it's gonna be able to retest this area, or retest 105. Ask and the bid are being a little delayed on this app. The candle, I saw the candle go down to 99 cents, but yet the bid was still at $1. Well, we might need to sell. Let's see, are we gonna double bottom at 95 cents? Or are we gonna bottom? There is still some support, but it's I'm gonna start risking too much if, like I say, I wanna now risk 90 cents if it breaks below 1 or 95 cents. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I forgot I have to re-enter everything on here. Sell. $18. So I'm watching the price is still above it, 95 cents, but I just want to make sure or be prepared to sell if it looks like it's gonna drop below that figure. Okay, now the market closed and we are in starting the after hours trading. So I'll have to change this to extended hours. And yeah, now I'm not going to hold stocks overnight. I'm just going to hold no longer than 2 o'clock or 2:30. So in after hours, the volume will be a lot slower or lower, and the stock might move slower too. So next time I probably shouldn't have bought because it's still close to heavy resistance here. And it closed red on the day. Yeah, now at this rate it might not even retest to 105. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have even entered this trade. Yeah, since this day, like 160 million volume was traded on this day. That means there's a lot of people that they probably bought. And so some of them were like, might have still been holding through all of this. And so now today, when it goes back up around the price that they bought, they're probably going to sell because they were just, they might have been bag holders holding. And like if they bought at $1 and it was like made a low of 50 cents, that would be down 50%. And then when it spiked back up, these bag holders will probably now sell because they're like saying, oh, I'm done with this stock. I bought it and thought it was going to continue going higher, but it didn't. So yeah, it wasn't a good buy. I was just thinking it might retest 110 or 111. Or even up to 120. I'll just for a while, and if they can't get back by pretty soon, or like at least maybe even by 115 or 130, I might just sell it. Okay, so I'll just continue watching it. Are you still watching? So yeah, it seems I'm still trading emotionally. Because even here I was trying to quickly buy now close to $1 because I remembered the other day when I didn't, and then I kind of chased NBY when I bought it at 162 instead of around $1. But the difference between that stock and this stock is that stock, it wasn't that day so close to heavy resistance. But this stock, it is, I showed you on the chart, close to that heavy resistance. That day it traded 100, over 100 million volume, and the high was like 120. So yeah, I'll see if this 15-minute candle looks like it's going to be a shooting star candle. I think I'm just going to sell. So we have 3 more minutes to go before this 15-minute candle is done. So yeah, I'm tired because I got up at 4 a.m. Or no, I slept in and then I woke up at 5, around 5 or after 5 to check in on my stock, and then that's when the stock turned against me. And I could talk about that trade recap after I'm done with this trade. I could show you the chart and stuff. So yeah, this is a problem with me, is that I always seem to have trouble controlling my emotions and staying disciplined while trading. But now this time, before I bought, I did say like at 195 I'll be willing to risk. That is kind of pushing it though. If I bought at 102 and then risking 7 cents. So yeah, this candle is looking like another shooting star. The low of this one is 96. Okay. I don't think this stock is worth trying to be patient over now. So at this rate, I doubt that it's even gonna get over $1 again. Maybe I might still hold, but now this time I'm not. I'm gonna want to stay disciplined, and I say I want to be a part-time trader. That means no holding these stocks overnight. So by the most at 1:30 or like 2:30, and then that's it. And then I'll sell if it's 2:30 and I'm still in this trade. Yeah, now I should have sold. So it's at 95, the bid. Okay, and the volume is very low. Like, I know it's after hours, but it's still. Trading with really low volume. Maybe this candle in this 1 minute it traded 17,000. Okay, so it looks like support's gonna hold at 95. But now it's getting too risky. Let me see. Yeah, the ask and the bid now, they're so close together. Oh, see, now we suddenly dropped quickly, and yeah, I'm just having a really hard time. Okay, and so yeah, now I should cut my loss. My support broke. Because it's very easy for me to keep saying, oh, there's another support layer. And I just see at this point if there's going to be a little bounce back to 95 or something. So yeah, this was another emotional trade I shouldn't have even bought because it was close to heavy resistance and it did a double top at 120, I could say. Okay, so it didn't do what I thought it would do, but anyway, I explained why I shouldn't have gotten this trade in the first place. Okay, so I sold at 94 cents for a loss. And now my balance went from like $19 to $17.70. Okay, so now I could talk about. Well, hold on, let me plug in my phone. Because the battery is low. Okay. So, I mean, now it's holding 95, but I mean, it's okay. It broke my support, and I'm trying to be disciplined when I say that I'm risking a certain level. I need to cut my loss if that price doesn't hold. Okay, so now NBY. So yeah, this is why now I shouldn't trade hold stocks overnight, because this stock, I remember I was watching it here yesterday and I had an opportunity to buy here, but I hesitated. And it was a similar thing. I was saying like, oh, I could buy at 1 and then try to make 10 to 20%. And then it started spiking fast, and I thought like, oh, now I don't want to chase. But then it started looking like the shorts were getting squeezed. And so I was holding, but then when I hold though, there's a time like California time from 1 o'clock all the way to 4 o'clock. That's a time where most brokers, you can't do pre-market trading. Most brokers, if they offer pre-market trading, it'll start at 7 p.m. Eastern time or 4 o'clock my time. So see, like by the time, and then also during this hour, you see the volume, the gray bars are even way lower, like than the regular after hours. And then you see when 4 o'clock happens, when most people can trade pre-market, the volume increases. So during this slow period of time, when the volume is so low, the price can easily be manipulated. So even though it looked like a short squeeze, the chart was telling me to hold, but during this time here, I can't cut my loss quickly if the chart was starting to tell me to sell. Like over here when the first, it did a hammer candle, but then here did a red candle, and then yeah, so now when it would be telling me to sell here, but I couldn't cut my loss. And then also I slept in, so I didn't wake up at 4 o'clock. By the time I woke up, it was like a little after 5, and I saw the stock was already close to $1. And so I couldn't even, so then I just decided to hold it, to see, because I was thinking maybe by market open it might, since it's still close to this support, it might get back up to 130, 140, and then I'll sell into that morning spike for a smaller loss, but it just continued to downtrend. And so anyway, I already knew so yeah, that's why I don't want to hold overnight, because this little time during 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock or 3:59, I can't do anything, I can't trade. So if the stock just does something like this, like at first I thought they announced an offering, but they didn't do that. So yeah, in this little time the price could be manipulated, and now when this happened, this stock now turned into an overextended gap down, which is a short pattern. And since the previous day's close was 150, so now when it gapped to below 150, it becomes an overextended gap down. And then so here at 4 o'clock, when the stock market opened, now the smart short seller, they'll start to short it at 150, because they know now, like, anyone holding overnight, they're underwater. And 150 was the previous day's close. So now when it's below 150, it's considered to be the first official red day, which is usually a good time to short this stock after it gapped up like 400% in a day. So anyway, that's why I don't want to hold overnight anymore. And also I want to stay disciplined. I said I want to trade toward the last hour of the day. So now I'll just have a time where I'll just trade from 3 or from 12 o'clock to like no later than 2:30. Or on here, 2:30 is 1400, and like however the military time is. you say, but 1430. So anyway, if I would have been stuck to that rule that I just want to trade part-time now until 4:30, I would have just ended up like kind of breaking even probably, because I bought at 162. So yeah, so that's the trade there. But anyway, now, yeah, I don't like to make these videos talking about my losses, but I'm gonna make them because I know that if I use the, so yeah, I see 90 cents after I bought at 162. So I could just see like what percentage of a loss that was. 162 minus 0.9. So now that divided by 162. So yeah, 44% loss. But anyway, that's why now I'm being smart and I'm just having, I started with a very small amount. When I started trading again, I was just like $33 after my break. But anyway, this is recoverable money. So if I do blow up my account, like I could even just refund it again with $10. And so now I can make I could do, starting next week, I could start a small account challenge with $17.70, and then the goal would be um to see if I could have a green month, being disciplined. Um, and so part of being disciplined is don't hold a stock overnight, even if it looks like it's going to gap up the next day. Okay, so I'll see if I can have a green month and also without having a big loss or something that could be avoidable, like holding the stock overnight. Okay, so that's the end of the video. Bye.